life. Well, I mean, we all had to have clothes, and I had taught for people years and years to grow their own food and sustainably, and grow the cover crops and take care of the soil. And but we also have to be careful about, besides what we put in our bodies, we have to be careful about what we put on our bodies. And everything has a vibration, and textiles do. And the purer your textiles are, the better it is for your skin. And you know, that's what people have put medication on, patches on their skin, and it goes right in. So think of your clothes as like a patch, you know, and it's infusing into your skin. So anyway, having organic homegrown clothes just means the world to me. But also, I want to, because I grow the cotton. This stuff is all cotton, homegrown cotton. But I want people to think about their clothes, and I know not everyone is going to do what I'm doing, but I want them to think about where their clothes come from and how the earth and the people that produce them are compensated for that, for what you put on your bodies. And also think about your health, of what happens when you put something on.
You talk about the skills that you acquired?
The skills. So I already knew how to grow, and I already knew how to sew, because I always sew my clothes, including my jeans. But I had no idea what to do with cotton the first time I grew it. It had so many seeds in it. So anyway, yeah, I had to learn to spin. I learned to spin just on a hand spindle, and then I had enough. I had to learn to weave, which is a whole other thing to learn. And then besides learning, if you learn on a hand spindle and then do other kinds of spinning wheels, everything is a new experience. It's not just because you know one, you know the other. So then I had to learn to weave, and then I already knew how to sew, but I had to design the clothes to fit what I was weaving. So yeah, we have to keep our minds and our bodies going.
You talk about the process you took of learning, like who did you learn from, and where were
join
they?
Clotho's hand spinners. You're gonna have to pan over to those people over there. Clotho's hand spinners. I showed up with just my. Sorry. My Tockley spindle and my cotton, homegrown cotton. This is green cotton, grows in these colors. And Judith was there, and I had talked with her on the phone ahead of time. I thought everyone had spinning wheels and wool, which most of them did.
Yeah, me. Well, not a spinning wheel, but yeah, I'm a wool person.
I think Judith is the only person that knew how to do cotton and do it this way. So she took me aside, and oh gosh, it was just great. I could see that I could get something that looks like this, because mine was really much thicker. But anyway, but I knew there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and I encourage anyone that starts spinning, and if it doesn't look like this or stuff that those spinners are using over there, that's okay. Call it an art yarn. And also, if you're learning to spin, you don't have a lot, you do want to make clothes eventually, make yourself a name tag out of your hand spun. And people say, I really like your name tag. And you can say, yeah, I spun everything. You know, they don't have to know that that's the only thing you've ever spun and woven.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.